Right coach when it starts off?
I think everybody saw, it's a good Butler team. And on this particular night, the best player just took over the game, Baldwin, and he did it, 31 and made some really, really tough shots. We gave him a couple good ones, but he worked for a lot of his baskets. Give him credit. And my third time to play against him. He's been that way. He's built. He's just 4 years and been well coached. And so anyway, I thought our team made some progress in some areas, 16 assists on 22 baskets. We were still, as you see, man, we're struggling to score. Dream was a little bit better. Hadeem's, caught the ball around the goal. Devontae set him up good. Devontae, I thought, competed. He can't get it to go in the goal right now. He took a lot of good shots, and we got to keep encouraging him to take really good shots, good opportunities around the rim. Made a great comeback. Thanks for all the crowd that came in, got it to 4, and then just didn't guard on possession, missed a dunk, missed some free throws down the stretch, and Butler's too good in those situations. So give Butler a lot of credit.
You shook up the starting lineup. What kind of led to that with Brian and all
Yeah,
that?
Brian was a minute late for practice yesterday. Dream didn't practice particularly well yesterday, and so that was why we did that, And so, and I thought when Dream came back in, he had a great attitude, and he played his best game that he's played, today. So hopefully he can build on that.
Struggled a little bit the last 3 games, just coming out of the gate. Really over pretty much every game since Memphis.
Yeah.
Picked up a little bit in the second half. What's kind of been behind those early struggles?
We're just not making shots. I mean, guys, we got 2 guys that are supposed to, were named the preseason first and second team All SEC, and we're struggling. I mean, tonight they're 8 for 26, 10 for 26. We're doing that a bunch right now, and so, and they're trying, but just right now the way our team's built, those 2 guys got to score for us. They're going to score.
Scheme them open?
Yeah,
do they just need to hit shots? Or?
Pretty open tonight. Devontae had a lot of good looks tonight, and we'll keep trying to do better. We're always searching for getting guys good looks. And, Blake came, and I love Blake to death, but, last year he'd make 4 or 5 threes and go on 2 or 3 games, and he's got to get more consistent as a shooter, and do it every night. So, KJ was awful tonight. He was bad. And I love KJ. He's been good, but he played immature, turned it over. I couldn't keep him out on the floor, and that really hurt our team when he's not in there.
Brian looked like he took better shots, that he wasn't forcing action that wasn't there. Did you see that?
I did. I thought he moved the ball. I thought he didn't get some assists tonight because of missed shots, Yeah, I thought he did. And he felt badly for what happened. He's never done that in the year and a half I've had him. He's always about the first guy in the gym. And so just one of those things, and he took it great, just led and didn't worry about it. And he came in, and you're right, I thought he tried. And I thought the ball came out of his hands a lot better tonight.
You mentioned playing Baldwin 3 times. How was this version just kind of better than maybe the previous 2?
Well, we played in the first year, the game to go to the Sweet 16. And so I think he came off the bench, but he played good that night. He's just growing older and older, and it's just what you expect out of a guy that stays 4 years. And I think he played in the NBA, And he may not get drafted sometimes by an older guy, but that cat right there can play in the NBA. And not just because he got 31, just because of how he's built. Shoots it better, he's tough, he's quick, makes good decisions. He's a really, really good player.
Kamar doesn't get much hype in the Big East because of Kamar Baldwin, because of Marcus Howard and Miles Powell. Does he resemble any college All-America guards that you witnessed? You've seen a lot.
Good question. I've seen a lot, I wish I'd have thought about it before that. I'm just a huge fan of his. I was a huge fan of his in high school. We tried to recruit him early when I was at middle. And we saw him early. And so he was just built to win, He's got the best right hand at 6 to 10 feet I've played against in 38 years for a lefty. I'm not talking about the rim. I'm talking, you've seen it all the time. He makes 8, 9 footers. The shot he made against Stanford, he just makes them, and he does. It's an unbelievable. It's a great weapon, when you're kind of smaller, but you can use your right hand like that. So he's terrific, and he made some tough shots tonight. We guard him, and he dribble, and he does it some. Y'all seen it. He made some tough shots at kind of 10 o'clocks.
Coach, you had some zone looks and you had some man. Was that really to throw Baldwin off his game or just throw Butler off the game?
Butler's a really good rhythm man-to-man team. I thought we really affected them in our zone in the first half, not so much in the second half. In the first half, I thought that kind of got their out of rhythm, and we kind of iced some ball screens, and he kept them out of the paint some. They made one, I think, long shot at the clock. Second half, we really couldn't get a grip on them in the zone. Yeah, and they played us some zone. You know, we started really running some good stuff, and then they went to that 1-3-1, that we've played, and it got us out of rhythm a little bit. So both teams were just trying. I think that's the first time they've played zone all year long, I think.
Devontae, is there anything you can do in practice or in film to break a guy out of a slump when he's slumping like he is, or does he just kind of have to find his rhythm again?
Yeah, the biggest thing is this. You've got to, he's a junior. You've got to encourage him to take good shots. He can't try to get out of slumps by making tough shots. And I thought tonight, really for the most part, he took good shots. I mean, he really did. At the rim, mid-range jump shots, even the one on the break, he made those all year long last year. Just rhythm, come back, rhythm, step in. I want Devontae to shoot that. So he's got to keep working and keep building confidence, and he's getting good shots. If he was taking a bunch of really bad shots, I'd even be more worried, but he'll bounce back for sure.
Is it an ankle injury with Bryce?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. He said he'd go back in the game. Then he got on the court and said he couldn't go, and the guy drove right by him for a layup or something. Or maybe we fouled. I couldn't remember. And then he said he was fine. So I really don't know what happened.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.